Anyway, yesterday was election day in the state in which I live. And it was one of those rare special election sort of things. It doesn't matter what the details are. So I go in bright and early, 8:30 in the morning, to vote. I love to vote. I look forward to it so much. Since my first vote when I was 18, I love to vote. I don't like the electronic machines. I think they steal the fun and excitement of an election. I love it when you have to put a pen to paper or punch a paper ballot. I love it. It's fantastic. Anyway, so this time it was filling in a little circle, yes or no. Now, I do live in the middle of nowhere. In fact, I think technically it's the outskirts of nowhere. I think the middle of nowhere is a little deeper. But anyway, it doesn't make any difference. So I show up at the polling station. This is an off-year election, so you don't expect the numbers to be too big. But I was pleasantly surprised when I saw 5 people in front of me at my local precinct. So I'm looking over these 5 people. And I'm looking over the polling workers as well. I'm judging just by looking at them. I'm the young buck here. I think I could have taken all of them. I think in a fair or unfair fight, for that matter, I think every one of those men would have met their grisly death had it come down to it. Lucky for them, that wasn't the case, and I'm not a violent person, because otherwise they're all dead. Anyway, that's just how a young buck responds. It was a glorious experience. You go in there and it's a gymnasium for a small elementary school. And they still want you to walk the specific path. So like the person in front of me, the old lady in front of me, she walks directly forward and then makes that turn right at the square and then walks over there. And I go, oh, that's adorable. And I just f***ing straight line over to the poll worker. Why am I bothering with this nonsense? Why not just put up a f***ing velvet rope while you're at it? So you go over there, and the first thing you do is you give your ID, and you say your name and your address. And then they match it up, and then the guy gives you a little receipt, just like you get like at a gas station, a gas pump. Now you take that receipt, and you walk over to another poll worker, and this one gives you the ballot. So I get the receipt, and I walk over, and this woman's got to be, I don't know, not 70, but I'm going to say 270. Very old. She's sitting there, and there's no other way to judge. She's asleep. And she's got one of those boxer poses, like when they get knocked out and their hands are still up in the defensive posture. She's like that, except instead of being defensive, she's got that receipt in her hand ready to slap it down and give you a ballot. Thankfully, when I walked over, she woke right up. Maybe she's 170. And I get my ballot. I walk over to the very secret section where nobody can tell what you're doing. And I fill in the oval for yes or no. And then I walk it over and I put it in the scanner. It's done. I get my stupid little sticker. And by the way, how much money have we wasted on these stupid I voted stickers? It's enough with this shit. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. It's too much money for a sticker so that you can go out and go, look what I did today, everybody. Anyway, got my stupid, needless sticker, and I go on my way. So how did the election turn out? Who gives a crap? I just love to vote.